Idalia at its peak, following a hurricane at the height of its destructive path, going out of town.
Always going to be some amount of cancellations that happen as long as we have bad weather.
The top destinations for this holiday weekend and how bad weather could affect these plans. A community coming together.
We want to make sure that the people are able to get food
to feed those in need. And Cinema September. The top blockbuster movies coming out this month. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Pamela Correa.
I'm Samantha Gutierrez. Today is Friday, September 1st, 2023.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
To the people of Florida and throughout the Southeast, I'm here to make clear that our nation has your back.
President Biden speaking about assisting Florida and parts of the Southeast as Idalia's aftermath left people with nothing. The president plans to visit Florida tomorrow.
In the meantime, residents in Madison County near Tallahassee have been left confused and unsure of what steps to take after suffering the consequences of Hurricane Idalia. Sharnita Solomon lost her home of 13 years after 2 trees fell on her house. Solomon had just gotten a new roof and had no insurance on it yet. Now she's concerned for her future.
Definitely lost, yeah, because I don't know what my next move gonna be. I don't know what my next step gonna be.
Solomon and her family are thankful to be alive, but plead for help, fearing for the people of her county will be forgotten. A deputy near Orlando finds himself on the other side of the law this morning after getting arrested for allegedly racing his motorcycle. The man who was arrested has been identified as Orange County Deputy Brian Espinal. Deputy Espinal was notified by St. Cloud Police that he ran a red light, maneuvered an illegal lane changes, and sped at nearly 100 miles per hour. The man on the motorcycle he was allegedly racing did not stop for police.
Are you traveling this Labor Day weekend? Pack your patience and expect packed crowds at airports and on busy roads. According to AAA, more people are traveling over this holiday compared to last year. CNN's John Lawrence has more on this busy weekend.
So far this summer, the Transportation Security Administration says it's screened about 228 million passengers and counting.
I think Labor Day is going to see a boom in the number of people traveling, just as we've seen with every single holiday so far in 2023.
Between Friday, September 1st through Wednesday the 6th, the TSA expects 14 million people will travel by plane, which they say would be an 11% hike from Labor Day 2022.
Not so much nervous to fly, more nervous about landing when we're not supposed to.
The top 5 destinations in the U.S. this holiday weekend are Seattle, Orlando, Anchorage, New York, and Las Vegas, according to AAA. But some travel plans will likely be affected to some extent by bad weather, including the aftermath of Hurricane Idalia.
There's always going to be some amount of cancellations that happen as long as we have bad weather on the schedule,
which some travelers are already experiencing.
The storm is really bad to the point where everyone's like evacuated or it's storming so bad, the power's out, then I probably won't go. But I don't know how it works with the airline, like if I get a refund.
As for those heading out of town by vehicle, the national average for a gallon is $3.81, according to GasBuddy.com. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
New numbers this morning show just how much money is pouring into the Republican presidential primary. Candidates and their supporters have spent roughly $100 million on advertising throughout the end of August. Super PACs dominate that spending, with the pro-Trump group MAGA spending more than $20 million on ads all by itself.
Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas faces scrutiny as his financial disclosures are under investigation. As Caplin's Leanne Abutar-Bush reports, the statements include hospitality treatments, wealthy gifts, and much more.
Supreme Court justices are facing scrutiny today over controversial financial disclosures. Clarence Thomas and Samuel Alito are under scrutiny regarding the gifts they received and the hospitality they enjoyed from wealthy friends. 2 private jet trips in 2022 and a vacation at Adirondack State in 2014. These gifts were attributed to Republican mega donor Harlan Crow. Justice Thomas's legal team asserts that any past overlook of these gifts was entirely unintentional. However, these findings have really enraged the Supreme Court critics.
How is it possible that we do not have a code of ethics that is binding upon the highest court in the land?
Harlan Crow, a billionaire real estate magnate, has acknowledged his friendship with Justice Thomas, which dates back to 1996. While both share a passion for Motown music, they claim to never discuss the cases. Earlier reports from ProPublica had already implicated Harlan Crow and 3 other prominent businessmen as ultra-wealthy benefactors of Justice Thomas. These reports revealed a staggering list of gifts, including at least 38 destination vacations, including an unreported yacht voyage around the Bahamas, 26 private jet flights, along with an additional 8 by helicopter, a dozen VIP passes to professional and college sporting events, 2 stays at luxury resort in Florida and Jamaica, and 1 standing invitation to an Uber-exclusive golf club.
Has been living a life of extreme luxury for 30 years, underwritten by at least 4 different ultra-wealthy benefactors.
In a 5-page statement, a lawyer representing Justice Thomas referred to the allegations of impropriety as a partisan feeding frenzy and a political blood sport. They insisted that the justice had committed no willful ethics transgressions. Justice Thomas has received explanations for some of the disclosed gifts. He stated that one of the private jet flights was necessitated by an unexpected ice storm, while another was due to an increased security risk related to the court's actions regarding abortion rights. Thomas also mentioned being told that he did not have to report everything.
I'm Leanne Abutarbush reporting for Caplin News.
A South Florida community comes together to support those in need. Caplin's Paloma Pimentel reports from Florida City.
On Thursday, August 31st, a local nonprofit organization called Buddy System established their 10th community fridge in Florida City, which they plan to maintain full and accessible to locals who cannot purchase but need nutritional groceries. The leaders of this project brought volunteers, locals, and other nonprofit organizations together on this sunny morning to celebrate and open their first community fridge in Florida City. Caplin News reporting from Florida City and witnessing the local community coming and going with joy in their faces. Here is what some local community members have to say. The women that are running the event are very kind and asked me what I needed. I had only grabbed a few things, but they said I could grab more of what I needed. I am a local here that is very grateful for that.
This fridge will empty out in 30-45 minutes every time its food is dropped off to it. So it's just a standard household fridge. It's not enough to support a whole community, so we really need it to be constantly stocked. If your group wants to make sandwiches, if your group wants to do a food drive and drop off the food, we can take both perishable and non-perishable foods. We have a pantry section here too. That's a huge help, always helpful to get more food. And then of course fiscal donations allow our organization to keep prospering and keep moving forward. And all that is found on our website, buddysystemmia.com.
What we want to do is we want to make sure that the people are able to get food, perishables, things that they can have. You know, we are some people that are going without right now. So we do have the refrigerator. It's open, available 24 hours where people come into the property. We don't have a gate outside, so anybody can come in, get what they need. We take clothes, food, anything that you need. Come bring it down. We're here. 755-751 West Palm Drive. We're here.
Paloma Pimentel, Caplin News.
The Marlins fighting back to get at 500.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
This demon was once an angel.
A new month means new movies, and from thriller to comedy, there is something for everyone to enjoy. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
I could really use a new tablet. I just don't have the money. Let me ask you something. Do you have a Pell Grant?
Yes.
You do know you can get a free tablet, right?
Did you say free?
Yeah, free. It's simple. And the application is done in the store.
I could really use a tablet.
Go get one. Another satisfied customer. Stop by Pantotech in the Graham Center at FIU MMC today to speak with one of our associates to get your free tablet.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life. But how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have something called prediabetes. Take the 1-minute risk test today at
It's time to hit the theaters this month. New movies are coming to the big screen. Despite the strikes, Hollywood continues to release new movies.
And starting today, you can expect a new movie release each week. Caplin News reporter Sofia Paredes has more from the cinema.
While studios are starting to change film release dates due to the Hollywood strikes, there are still marquee movies heading to theaters each week this September. Here at Miami Lakes CMX Cinemas, they will be showcasing all of them.
9 seconds.
September at the Movies kicks off with Denzel Washington in The Equalizer 3, arriving in theaters today.
A lot has happened since my big fat Greek wedding.
The Puerto Carlos family are back in My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3, and the family reunion begins September 8th.
This demon was once an angel.
The 8th also marks the start of Scary Movie season when The Nun 2 creeps into theaters.
Somebody is dead. No one shall leave this place until I know who did it.
Kenneth Branagh is back in front and behind the camera in his latest Agatha Christie adaptation, A Haunting in Venice, opening on the 15th.
It's time to get loud.
Things go boom in The Expendables 4. Sylvester Stallone's Squad is back in theaters September 22nd.
I still have a lot of work that needs to be done.
Opening on the 29th is Saw X, with Tobin Bell back in the role of the serial killer Jigsaw.
We've got superpowers. And that's why I wear a hard hat.
And for more family-friendly fare, the Paw Patrol pups power up when Paw Patrol the Mighty Movie pounces into theaters September 29th. From Miami Lakes, I am Sofia Paredes for Caplin News.
Miami Marlin fans are relieved as the team picks up a much-needed win. The Marlins bats were on fire early in the game at Lone Depot Park last night. The Fish recorded the first 5 runs in the game against the Nationals and then hung on for the win. The final score was Marlins 6, Nationals 1. The same 2 teams play tonight at 7. You're watching Newsbreak. We're coming right back.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzing overshared again?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Pamela Correa.
I'm Samantha Gutierrez. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.